And if I told you I'm filming another YouTube video, and if I told you I'm making another YouTube video, you see my record player in the background? Anyways, sorry, I just wanted to see, like, see my record player? That's my record player right there. If I could find it. That's the purple one? Okay. Sorry. The first, anyways, so I was just scrolling back on TikTok, and I just want to make another video because, yeah, Biden was right. Like, I remember Biden, if you don't know, like, the last few hours of, like, TikTok and stuff, like, everything, Biden was, like, made a statement saying it's a stunt, like, they're not getting rid of this app, like, shut up, leave me alone. He said, and, like, he was right, because you guys were literally, like, getting on his nerves, but he was like, guys, it's a stunt, like, they're not banning TikTok, leave me alone, like, I don't care. And he was right. He was right. And I know the leftists are going to try to blame the Democrats and be like, the Democrats gave, and I'm like, first of all, that's not the point. Like, that's not in the sense, and I mean all leftists, not just Hassan, because y'all seem to think, and this is a problem with the internet, when people say leftist, y'all think of just Hassan. Like, yeah, I like that meme too. I'm a Hassanabi head. I get it. But I am not just talking about him when I mean leftist. Girl. But anyways, I'd seen a lot of leftists and a lot of people who were on the left saying this is the Democrats' fault. And I'm like, it's not really their fault because, first of all, this was going to happen. Like, I promise you, eventually TikTok was going to get banned in a way. And we've been through this since Trump brought it back up in 2020. The reason why a lot of people didn't believe it was going to happen in 2020 and why it didn't happen in 2020 or 2021 or 2022 or 2023 or 2024 was because we all believed that we still had our First Amendment right to freedom of speech. And we all believed that. Now we know that that can be taken away if they wanted to. We understand that, right? And I know Biden had said something like really important at his last like speech as a president. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was something that like I don't even know. You know I don't know what he said because I don't remember it. Because I didn't watch it because I seen it on TikTok. See, TikTok is important. But anyways, that's where I get all my news information. I only trust like news from that app. Guys, what am I gonna do when it get turned into a propaganda machine? What am I gonna do? Anyways, but he said something important that had a lot of Americans Googling a word. I don't remember what it was. I can't even remember it. But I know it was something that was like basically like, hello, your country's changing, wake up. Hello. And I'm like, I just don't like how the leftists just give Democrats crap. And again, I'm working on a video about political parties and how they divide us. But I just don't like the amount of crap that leftists love to give Democrats. Like, I know, and one thing I hate is, no, just because you're a leftist does not mean I automatically know you hate Republicans. First of all, a lot of leftist content creators, and I'm not just talking about Hassan again, make content with a lot of people who are not left at all. Like, Brittany Broski, and yes, I'm bringing her up, literally threw a fit about the fact that she had to talk about Palestine, and effectively just hasn't said anything about anything really at all. And she literally made a TikTok literally back in the day talking about how she felt like as an influencer they should speak out about things because they influence people, and she about the fact that she had to speak out about Palestine. But anyways, and she's I mean, and she's done so many other things that just she hasn't spoken out about so much crap that's happened. And if you still support her, you still support her, but understand that. And then also Kamala was a good candidate. She was fine. Stop acting like she was the worst possible. And I'm telling you this, out of her and Joe, who I'd much rather have her. I much have rather had her than Trump. And that is not, and it's not in a, I much rather have her and Trump in the way that I did back in 2020, because that was different. Sorry if you can hear my brother yelling. That was different. I much rather had Kamala. I would have. I much rather had her. You know why? Because I believe she could have done something. She could have done something. She could have done something, anything. Biden would have, Lord, I hate to say it, like, really, realistically, at his age, he would have, but she could have gave us something. And I know it's too late. I know. That's why I'm so mad. Because she could have gave us something. Don't mind my ugly nails. I'm getting them done this weekend. But, girl, she could have done something. Yeah, I'm crashing out on YouTube because I am crashing out. But anyways, Biden was right. It was a stunt. And I think that a lot of leftists or anybody who just didn't believe what Biden was saying, you look stupid. And also, stop, like, you're not giving good critique. You're not giving constructive criticism to the Democratic Party. You're just hating on them. Literally just hating on them. That has to stop. We have to stop. Like, right now we have to, because if TikTok getting banned showed us anything, is that American isn't scared to just yank crap away from us and make us feel like we're stupid. Like, they're treating you guys like you're stupid because they said, oh guys, Trump saved us, and you guys are believing them. Some of you guys are believing them, and it's like some Americans are stupid. Some of them are dumb. Some of them are stupid. Some of them are not. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Like, some of them are like that. It's sad. Some of us Americans are like that. Yes. That's why a lot of us don't like when you guys like to lump us into a group, because there are Americans who are dumb. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Americans. But there's some of us who are educated. Some of us who want to make change, want to live in a different place, who know where we live. You get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm putting down? But yeah, I know some people are like, why didn't you just post this on TikTok? Because I don't think everything needs to be a TikTok video. And I think first, one thing I think is, if you want to like incite political change and like incite education, get off of like spread your word. Like, I use this YouTube channel like a TikTok account because I think it's just so much more better for people to find me and just like understand that there's someone out there on YouTube who wants to, give them a space that isn't just TikTok, that isn't just TikTok on their phone. Like, hello. And I think that a lot of teenagers just need to broaden out their audience, their thing. I have TikTok. I don't link any of my social medias in the YouTube bio for a reason, because if you want to watch me and you want to hear my opinion on something, you can watch me on YouTube. I make YouTube because TikTok can go away. Hello. Duh. And it's one of those things where I'm like, that's why a lot of people, and that's why when y'all guys talking about some I watch YouTube for the first time. You stop watching YouTube because of TikTok? Okay, thank you. Like, oh, your attention span is really ruined and you're really stupid. And yeah, I crashed out. Duh. But that's because I get my news, my community. I'm able to connect with so many different Black, queer, and educate myself on so many different topics. I'm able to learn. I'm able to figure out different things on TikTok. I became more politically involved. I mean, I always was more left-leaning. Duh. Do you see my skin color? But I became so much more educated on my country, America, and everything because of TikTok. I mean, yes, I'm in school, and school educates me. Please, education. But TikTok educated me too, and helped me with things that school would never teach me. But YouTube is also a place of education if you find the right people, and if you guys know how to navigate social media the way you guys act like you do, you can find pretty smart people on YouTube. So please, don't just like get back on TikTok and be like, please, if you watch YouTube for the first time when TikTok got banned, continue educating yourself on YouTube. But yeah, I was just wanted to say that because, yeah, but generally I think that we're gonna look back and realize that Trump and hello, we're gonna look back and realize Trump sucks. Duh, hello. But what I wanted to say was, we're gonna look back and realize that Biden and Kamala was probably the better option. And again, I know a lot of people already like said this, and I'm going to make a video. I'm sorry if you can hear my brother. I'm going to make a video about political parties dividing us, but that video isn't really going to be focused on leftist. So you want to make a video about leftist and their problems and how they're not all peachy and clean. And I'm ready because I like if you're in the Black community, you know what happened with the Beyonce propaganda thing, and if you don't, sucks to suck. But a lot of Black leftists started to show their ASSS and showed the fact that they put their political like label in front of the color of their skin and their identity. Like, baby, I'm black woman, and queer. Those are the things that I push. Bisexual, push me. Those are my labels before I'm any political, before I'm political anything, before I'm political anything. And that's how it should how it should be. Sorry, for everybody. Even if you're a white person, you are white. You're white first. You're a woman or a man, and whatever you are, that's how it goes. Your political party does not identify your personality. It identifies with your belief systems. Sorry. Like, it identifies with your belief. Don't mind the graininess of my iPad. Leave me alone. It identifies with your belief systems. It's not your identity, it's your beliefs. And your belief makes your identity, but you do not believe the things you believe because you're a political party. I hope you don't believe the things you believe because of your political party. Those things should have been born into you, drilled into you, and you found a political party that matches with your beliefs. That's how it works. Right? But hey, what do I know? I've never voted before, and I only turned 18 this year, and I won't be able to vote until the next election. If there is going to be a next election, okay, you hear me? Knock on wood. Oh, please. Please. Don't play. But we don't know. And, what I know. I can't even vote yet, right? Like, I can't even vote. But, somehow the teenagers is always more educated than the adults. And if this video somehow maybe like possibly ever does find Hassan, hi, please don't hate me. Like, if this video ever finds any Hassan Hassanabi heads or any fans or any leftist person ever, like no matter who they are, not even just him, please don't hate me. This is not my hate on leftism. I know a lot of people are attacking them, but they need to be constructively criticized because, come on, guys. But I only criticize them constructively because I want to label myself as that. But I'm not comfortable with the labels of leftism, like a lot of people are, because of the crap they do. But if you want me to make a video about them and everything, let me know. I can't make anything right now because CapCut is down. So once that crap gets back up, if it gets back up,